Welcome to ELT Gallery, a channel for language learning and teaching technology, and linguistics. You are still watching a series of videos on English sound system. And the topic of the video now is the Woody consonant. Now let's start. In this video, we are going to talk about the features and the production of the consonant, or how the consonant W in Woody is produced. And then we are going to have practice in words, and we have going to have practice on, and then we're going to have pairs of words which show the context of the occurrences of the consonant word. So we have the variations of the consonant word like in Woody. And then finally we have the practice of the consonant in sentences. Now let's start with the features. The first, the consonant word in Woody is a voice bilabial consonant. It's bilabial consonant, meaning that it is produced with the two lips. The consonant is produced by moving the tongue from one vowel position to another vowel position, like in boot, nose, boot, nose. So we have that kind of consonant if we slow down the pronunciation of boot, nose, nose. This consonant is therefore also called a semi-vowel consonant. So we have the wood sound in boot and nose. This consonant is also a voice consonant. It is produced with the vibration of the vocal cords. And then the consonant W in wood only has one consonant representation, namely the letter W, like in window, water, swallow, and swing. Now let's practice the consonant in words. Window, wonder, wounded, willing, weather, swimmer, switch, sweater, swallow. In 1 to 5, we have word in the beginning of a syllable, in this case also in the beginning of a word. And then in 6 to 9, we have word after the first consonant or in the middle position, swimmer, switch. Here we only have, well, for this consonant, we only have two kinds of position, namely initial position or in the beginning of the syllable, and middle position, that is after the first consonant, like swimmer, switch, sweater, and swallow. We don't have word at the end of the consonant. So we have window, but this we do not read the w sound over here. Also swallow, we don't read the w sound over here. So we only have initial position for word and middle position. Now let's see how the consonant may contrast with another consonant and how the consonant may vary. Went, went. Will, will. Vary, vary. Will, will. Was, was. Went, when. White, white. Will, will. Weather, weather. In 1 to 5, we have the contrast between the w sound and the v sound. Again, when, went, will, will. And then in 6 to 9, we have a little difference, in fact, between the pronunciation of were here and when, when, when. A little variation, but it's not really differentiate the meaning. We can say have the same pronunciation for the W on the word in both words in the same way, but in fact we have the sound before we have the word sound. We have the or we have the voiceless sound when, and when, wide, wide, veil, or will, whether, this is weather, this is weather. It's heavier over here, heavier with the weather, whale, white, but here you have white, whale, weather. The difference is very subtle. Now let's have practice on the consonant in sentences. He was a wise, witty person. She washed the white sweater. I felt weak and weary for a week. Sport is the best way to lose weight. We were worried about the warden. Wendy was waiting for the workers. The workers were wounded in the accident. The woman with the white bag was his wife. They were working for the wealthy woman. Well, that's all our practice on the Woody consonant. See you in the next video.